Chapter 7 opens in Shinjuku Station, with Takako very deliberately trying to keep herself together. She gives herself a quiet pep talk about the Akira situation, telling herself not to let last night drag her down. Notably, that framing matters. She's not heartbroken, she's irritated about having let herself care at all. The trip itself is calm, gentle, almost restorative. They travel by train into the mountains, surrounded by long stretches of scenery, and Takako relaxes enough to fall asleep. There's a reflection on Mushashino, a once wild enough area that you could disappear to, now overtaken by urban sprawl, and it lands as an obvious parallel. A place that used to offer escape is now absorbed by expectation and structure. When they meet people along the way, they tell them they're mother and daughter. It's said casually for convenience, but it sticks. This framing follows them for the entire trip, and it's not accidental. It shapes how others treat them, and quietly it reshapes how Takako begins to see their dynamic. The hike itself is long and physically demanding. Takako struggles to keep up and even gets jeered at by some kids. A small but sharp reminder of how disconnected she's been from her own body and stamina. And then comes the reveal. The destination they've been hiking towards, an inn at the mountain's peak, was where Momoko disappeared 5 years ago. She stayed here for 3 years, helping run the inn. When Takako reflects on the rhythm of people and coming and going, she surprises herself by understanding the appeal. She realizes quietly that she might have liked this life too. That moment matters. This is one of the first times Takako imagines an alternative version of herself that isn't framed by escape or collapse, just choice. They visit the shrine, and there's a line about prayer that cuts through everything else. You don't pray for things, you pray in gratitude. Later, Takako reflects that she may have come on this trip with the wrong idea about Momoko. And honestly, that instinct feels pretty premature. There's still something unresolved here, something Momoko isn't saying yet. That night, Takako can't sleep. She ends up talking with Haru, one of the girls who works in the inn. The darkness outside is described as pitch black, dangerous for girls to be alone in. And once again, the text reinforces a familiar tension. Japan may be statistically safe, but women are never allowed to forget vulnerability. That's where the chapter leaves us, suspended between calm and unease, intimacy and distance.